Over this past year, I think we've seen the strength that our communities hold and the strength of the individuals that live in our homes. In our work, we've been able to support those people, to bring those strengths out and to really manage themselves in conquering some of the really huge issues that we've seen in some of the households that we work with.
The rapport that I've been able to build with Charlotte and Nicola has been fantastic. I know that if I have any issues, any queries, it's not an issue for me to just drop them a text or give them a call, and I know that they'd be on the other end of the line waiting. Myself and my wife, very young married couple with 5 children between us, is quite a big strain on the family, especially with bills and food and shopping and things like that. Charlotte pointed us in the right directions for things like the food banks, the community fridges. She helped us call the different creditors that we were in debt to help reduce the bills and eventually pay off the debts that we owed. Nicola's work with us was very short and sweet because she was fantastic at what she did. She got straight to the point, very forthcoming and honest. If she thought that you were misleading her in any way, she would call you out. She helped us go through all the sides of the benefits to see what we was entitled to and what we wasn't, and go through the whole procedure and the paperwork with us. Where we are now is was fantastic. Instead of living paycheck to paycheck, building up debts because we're not able to pay off certain bills and things like that, we've actually managed to save quite a bit of money. The kind of support that they offer is extremely important, especially for people like myself that don't have a lot in the world. With not really many people to reach out to for help, I'd consider them both friends.
Our biggest achievement this year has been seeing our tenants thrive with the support provided by our tenancy coaches. We've seen people who hoard and people who struggle with clutter really embrace the challenges of removing stuff and allowing our tenancy coaches to really get on and support them to sustain their tenancy and remove things. This has also involved utilising charity shops and local shops in regards to providing them with goods that people no longer want, and this has been just a fantastic outcome in seeing our tenancies and our tenants really thrive in what has been a challenging year.
I am Wendy Lippard. I am a Housing and Wellbeing Officer for MHA. I first came across with David. It was raised by the Don't Walk By team policy that we have in place. One of the workmen raised concerns for David and his living conditions and money. That was picked up by Moneywise, Fiona. Fiona then realised that David needed more help and support. So with that, a referral then was made to Gateway. I picked up that referral and have worked with David since.
You've gone above and beyond the role that is yours, and you've been there whenever I've needed you, and nothing's been too much trouble. And as you know, you helped me through a really difficult period. And I just don't know what I would have done without you. I'd run out of options, I thought. So it was a life-changing experience meeting you.
iConnect is a project that is shared prosperity funded from MCC. We have got a project until March 2025. All of our volunteers have all got their own personal barriers that throughout the project they are trying to overcome, and through this they're also supporting other people in the community with their difficulties. Some of our volunteers are neurodiverse and they struggle with talking to people and eye contact. With volunteering, they're meeting new people every week and showing them how to use their devices and how to get online, and they're finding this really impactful in their own lives.
Being in this project and talking with my friends in iConnect and talking with the public about technology issues was a really great way of kind of overcoming my fears and gaining more confidence.
I used to be very quiet, very shut in, not talked a lot, didn't go out of my way to meet people, that sort of thing. And well, between that and hanging out with some of the friends I've made in iConnect has really helped me come out of my shell a lot.
In October last year, we won an award at the Monmouthshire Volunteering Awards for iConnect for all the work that we're doing in the community, and the volunteers were so happy that they got up to take that award. We've also had real great successes with 5 people going into employment after being on the project.
So the last year has been very busy for us due to the digital switchover. We are currently in the process of upgrading our digital alarm service for our older tenants. At the moment that includes their personal alarm, and we're also looking at new video door entry systems for flat blocks. So a lot going on in terms of technology and digital upgrades.
Within our community, we work we're in partnership with 10 community hubs. They're very independent. They run all of their offer on their own. There's lots of different things that go on within the hubs. There's baby banks, there's cafes, there's food pantries. So there's a lot of offer for our community. And what we've done is we've broadened our reach, because before we had 2 officers on the ground and we were only touching a couple of people, or there was 10 people at one time that we would engage with to have conversations. But now, since we're working with our hubs and they're leading, they're the experts in their community. They understand what their community needs, and they get the feedback from the people within their local community. So we work with them. We can do resources, advice and guidance, or cash. We can look for funding to help them to deliver the offer which is specific to that community. So this year we had our Pitch for Your project, which was really successful. We had 55 applications, and I think we gave money to 22 community groups. So what they do is they come in, they give us a pitch of their idea. It could be pitching for a little bit about starting something really fledgling and new, or it could be something that's already going on in the community, but they really want to broaden their horizons. They want to add something new to that. So we'll give a bit more money for that. So that was really fantastic this year. And the follow-on is wonderful, because again, this is people in the community running their own projects. It's not us doing for them, it's them doing for themselves with us assisting. So that was a really great project.
This year we've really hit a milestone for the inclusion team, and it really shows their dedication and passion for helping people maximise their income. We've hit £1.1 million in maximising tenants through benefits, grants, reducing debt, budgeting and accessing community resources. There's so much that the team can do to really help people, and in times of cost of living, it's really trying to show people that there is still so much that we can do to help you through and still have a quality of life. The team have also had the privilege of being shortlisted for the IMA Awards as the Debt Team of the Year. This is a UK award, and it's a real privilege to be shortlisted down to 4 teams across the whole of the UK.
I think what we've been able to uncover is a huge depth of resource, resilience and basic kindness for each other in our communities that is really proving the key to making sure those communities are thriving and successful.